All right. So everybody that wants to put a restyle kit onto a 97, 98, 99 rm250 and you can't find a damn thing on the internet, well, here's what you need to know. So you need an 02 or newer subframe, 02 or newer airbox. This one's got a bunch of heat damage on it. The 02 plus seat, 02 plus gas tank. And my silencer is for an 02 as well. The front fender actually bolts right up to your 97 forks and triple clamps. The bracket I had to modify. I don't know if that was just because it's a cheap kit or because it's different. I don't know. So that's how you get the front end done. You know, bolt it up, bend those tabs, bolt it up. To get my 02 gas tank onto the 97 frame, I had to take a heat gun and bend the tank to fit around this top radiator hose that is this one right here. I mean, I can't show it very well. So that didn't clear, but once you do that, it might fit easier, but I have these wide aftermarket radiators on here. So that top hose rubs the gas tank. What I did was take a heat gun, got her good and warm, and took a 24mm socket, pushed into there and made a nice arc, and it clears it good. And then at the back of the tank, right here you can see it had to be formed around as well. It needs a little touch up yet. And then right now this is all mocked up. This isn't final product, but this is where the 97 subframe would mount to. And it needs to be pushed back a little over an inch to right here. I mean, there's some things that could be done a little differently. As you can see, it does not line up perfectly. So if you were to mount this up here a little higher, closer to the tank, and move your lower mounts, you might get this line better, but I wasn't feeling too picky. And as for this one, I moved it back a 1/4 inch from the stock hole for the 97. That seemed to fit pretty well. And then for this side of the bike, it had to come up 1.5 inches, and this again just mocked up to get it in place. I'm gonna take and weld a whole new piece onto the frame that this can just solid mount to. Get a good view here. And then on the carb, I'm using my 97 air boot, not the 2002 air boot. But when you do this, you have to drill new holes through this boot to get your air filter bracket to bolt onto it so you can put an air cage on here. Otherwise, you are just shit out of luck. So, lines up pretty good. It's not too difficult, but it is time consuming. And for those who know, this is a 97 front end. I do plan on doing the newer swap, but haven't gotten to it yet. And it can be done without doing it. So there's almost no videos or any information on the internet as to how to retrofit O2 plus plastics onto an older RM. So I experimented around. This is what I came up with. All my mounts are just mocked up right now, not final. Hopefully this helps somebody who is confused, wants to know. But there you have it. It can be done.